Hi Amy, I have a recipe for you. I have something really easy. We're gonna cook some chicken in a crock pot, and we're gonna shred it, and then you can put a sauce on it and put it on hamburger buns or top it on a salad or any kind of thing like that for your family. So it's super easy and super quick. You can use different sauces with it once it's cooked and change it up. And it's a super easy recipe, which I thought you were looking for. So I have two very large, like look at the size of my hand to this thing, and it's thick. They're completely frozen chicken breasts, and I have some chicken stock. I actually have another can of it, but I found this in the fridge after, and I poured it, and I'm like, it still looks good. And then we'll just add some seasoning. So let's take these here. I'm gonna stop this and then I'll start it again. So I've got my chicken inside the crock pot, and now we'll just first we should season it. And I'm choosing like my homemade Lawry seasoning salt. You could use that, or you could use Mrs. Dash, or you could use even like the chicken Montreal steak, or Montreal, well, this is Montreal steak, but there's a chicken one as well. Or you could just use whatever seasonings that you really feel like. I'm using this kind of Lawry seasoning salt because I'm probably gonna do like a barbecue sauce, and this I feel like will be fine with that. So you just basically season it. I'm gonna lift this up after and get underneath there once I turn this off. And then what you do is you just pour in your stock, try not to completely get rid of your seasonings. And I'm using this box. I realized I had this box in the refrigerator only after I opened this can. So I'll just save the can. But you basically just need like a can of chicken broth. And you can use more chicken than this, but the broth is just because that's how these crock pots cook. They have to have moisture like that. And then all you would do is cover it up, turn it on low for 8 hours. Of course, my handle's broken, but it doesn't matter. I know that it's on low. Or you could do high for 4 hours. So 8 hours on low or 4 hours on high. I would recommend doing it on low because it's gonna be more tender that way. And then once it's done, 8 hours later, you'll take your chicken out and take 2 forks and shred it. And then you can add your sauce. So I will show you that when I get to that point. Okay, my chicken is done. And there we have it. Whew, how a steam. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this out of here and put it into this bowl, and then we're gonna start shredding it. So hang on 1 second. So it already started falling apart, and it's so tender. So all I'm gonna do is take 2 forks and just kind of shred this up. And then what you need to do, and my phone's steaming up, I'm sorry. What you do is after this, you can put in either barbecue sauce, teriyaki sauce. You could even do a dressing that you love, like an Italian or something. And then once you get that done, then you have meat to put on top of salads, to put up on top of buns. And my plan was I have the buns already, and I was going to just cut up some cabbage, you could either put a dressing on the cabbage or not, and just have like barbecue chicken with cabbage for the extra crunch. And they're kind of like, shredded chicken barbecue sandwiches, or you could top it with cheese. It's totally up to your, whatever you like. And then another thing you could do is, I really love a barbecue salad. So what I do is I just do kind of the basics. You could even put like black beans and corn in there, and just basically tomatoes or avocado, or even tortilla strips, and then just top it with some chicken, your barbecue chicken, and there you go. You have a barbecue chopped kind of salad. It's super delicious. Or say you wanted to do teriyaki. Teriyaki would work great. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. Hang on one second. Okay, so I have put teriyaki in this one, and I have put some barbecue sauce in this one, and I'm going to have to get a little bit more and mix that together. But I just wanted to show you that I like the Sweet Baby Ray's sweet teriyaki. That's a good one. And then also, I don't know if you can see this, but there's one called Soy Vey Very Very Teriyaki. I have found this at certain Kroger's, but you kind of have to search it out. I do like that one as well. Otherwise, I'd have to make my own. But once I mix these up, I can put it on top of a hamburger. I could put it in a salad. I mean, I could do lots of things with it. So, or you could even do an Italian thing, or even, maybe even Greek dressing too might even be okay if you really found a good dressing. So